Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Nathan and today we're doing a walk around video of a 2019 Pajero Sport Exceed. Now obviously being the Exceed model, it does come with a few added features and benefits compared to your standard models, so we will cover most of the features of the exterior and the interior as we go through the car. Now what we'll do is we'll start off at the front end. As you can see, you get that really big bold Mitsubishi badging right in the middle there with the black front grille with the chrome finish right through the middle there. It does give a really nice split grille look to the actual car and a very sporty, aggressive look to the front end. As you can see in the front, you do get your color match parking sensors just fitted into the grille and the front bar. Being the Exceed model, it does come with a 360 camera, so it does add to that, to the actual 360 camera and your forward and reverse parking as well. Taking a look at the actual headlight, do get your projector globe fitted just onto the side there with your daytime running lights just right through the bottom of the light there. It does provide extra visibility for other cars on the road during the day, and obviously does make the car look just that little bit more nicer as well. Just in the front bar, you also get your fog lights fitted underneath. Does provide that extra visibility on those foggy mornings. As we come across the side, you do note there is another parking sensor here, so 6 parking sensors all around the front of the car, so plenty of information given to the driver when they are parking. Taking a look at the second alloy, you get this really beautiful chrome and black finish rim that Mitsubishi has gone for. It is fitted on these Bridgestone all-terrains, sorry, they're not all-terrains, just standard Bridgestone tires. Plenty of tread on the tires, and again, great condition on the rim, no damage or actual any marks or stone chips to the paintwork on that rim as well. As you come across the side, you do get the color match side mirrors and door handles. It is a chrome finish, does give a really nice classy look to the actual car and breaks it from that actual grey color and splits the actual look of the car. So it does add a little bit of detail when you do look at the side profile of the Pajero Sport. Being a high car, it is fitted with a step as well. It does help when you're climbing in and out. Just to touch on the actual side mirrors, you do get your indicator built into the side mirror. Does obviously provide that extra visibility to the other drivers on the road when you are indicating. It also cleans up this actual quarter panel and makes it look nice and neat on the side of the car. Now being the Exceed model, it does have a camera fitted just underneath here. Now it does have a plastic surround, obviously it protects it from any major damage or stone chips happening to the camera on the inside. Now as you can see, it is closed up, it is tucked in. When you do unlock the car, it does open up for you as well, so when you are parked on the side of the road, it does help. It does have keyless entry with your central locking system. You can lock and unlock the car just by tapping this little button here as well. Now taking a look at the driver's seat, being the Pajero Sport Exceed model, it does come with full leather seats with electric controls. You can adjust the front and forward as well as the tilt of the seat and the incline of the backrest as well. Now the condition of the actual bolsters are quite good, no major damage or tears to the actual seat, no marks left on the leather as well, no cracking or fading, so you know the previous owner has done a great job at looking after the car. Considering it's only done 4,000 kilometers, it is in very good condition. No major tears or anything to the carpet, and you've got the scuff plates here that does prevent the actual paintwork from getting damaged. And just on the door here where we can get lazy and kick it open, no major marks or actual damage to the door, so the previous owner has done a great job in looking after the car. Now we'll just close this up. As we come across the side, one thing I will note is the car does not actually have tint. What we have here is a privacy glass, which is a dyed glass, but it doesn't actually provide any UV protection to the actual passengers inside. So I would recommend you speak to us about our tint options. Now we can package that with the glass coat. Now what that is, it provides a lifetime warranty on the actual paintwork of the car. Being such a nice car, I do recommend you take advantage of these services that we do provide, and we can package it together and obviously come to great value and protecting your assets. Coming across to the second alloy, again, great condition on the actual rim, no damage or scuffs, yep, none whatsoever. So the rim's actually in great condition and plenty of tread on these tires as well. As we come across to the back end, the previous owner has fitted the car with the tow bar as well down here, as you can see, so it does save you a little bit of money when you are looking to accessorize the car. Obviously being the Mitsubishi genuine Mitsubishi TOWBAR, it is obviously works with the warranty of the car. Just above that you can see again the 6 reverse parking sensors. Again, as I mentioned before, being the Exceed, it does help when you are parking such a big vehicle, and you do get the reverse camera mounted just to the left side of the car when you're looking at it. Just provide that extra visibility for this side of the car, considering we drive on that side. Now up here you have a little roof spoiler with your high mounted brake light just inside there. It does provide, again, that extra visibility to the other drivers on the road when you are braking. Now opening up the tailgate, As you can see inside, you've got all your carpet mats. Now it is a 7-seater, so you can pull the seats up. The bottom of the seats fold up and the top folds, the back of the rest folds down, so you do get a really nice boot space in the back here. You have one 12-volt socket here, and you've got all your seat belts and everything there. Lifting this up, you get a little bit of storage for any tools and accessories that you might want to put in the car, and you do get your little screw here to unhook the spare tire, which is actually mounted under the car, so it does provide a bit of extra space to the actual boot, and cleans up the tailgate as well from any mounted spare tires. As we come across the side of the car, fuel cap is on the passenger side of the car, so the safe side of the car, in case you do have to pull over to the side of the road, you are tucked away safe from any oncoming traffic. Taking a look at the third alloy, again, great condition. The one that gets damaged the most actually is in great condition, no marks or tears, chips or damage to the actual rim or the paintwork, and again, plenty of tread on these tires. As you can see, guys, the car presents really great. No damage to the actual paintwork on this side either. Car's in great condition, so please speak to us about the options, because it is going to protect this amazing paintwork as the previous owner has done so himself. Again, taking a look at the fourth alloy, no damage or chips to the alloy, so again, great condition on all 4 rims. Paintwork is immaculate and the car is in excellent condition. Now what we're going to do is pop open the hood and take a look in the engine bay. Now taking a look inside the engine bay, what we have here is Mitsubishi's 4-cylinder 2.4 litre turbo diesel motor. Now this is fitted with the 8-speed automatic gearbox, being the 2019 model. Now what this car offers is a 5-star ANCAP rating with 7 airbags, so plenty of safety for the passengers inside the cabin. Now this motor itself produces 133 kilowatts with 430 newton meters torque, so plenty of power and torque behind the car for any towing needs or the actual payload of the car. As I mentioned before, it is an 8-speed automatic gearbox. Now this is a diesel fuel tank with a 68 litre capacity, so plenty of fuel on the car. Now it produces a combined fuel consumption of about 8 litres per 100 kilometers, and an average fuel distance of about 850 kilometers off a full tank, depending on how you drive. Alright, now taking a look inside the Pajero Sport, being the Exceed model, does obviously have a few nicer features like the leather touches. Taking a look on the driver's side door, you do get this really nice leather stitch armrest with this really nice chrome finish handle here. Just above that, you've got your power window controls, with your driver's side being fully automatic up and down. However, your passenger and your rear seats are manual controls, but they are power as well. Just above that is your central locking button, which you can use obviously if people are mucking around with the locks in the back seat, and you do have your power window lock as well in case people are playing around with the windows. Just on the right side of the actual dash, what you have here is your electric side mirror settings. Now a toggle, which you can use to adjust your side mirrors, and you do have a little button here as well that does let you tuck them in case you are pulled over on the side of the road. Just prevents any side swiping or any damage to the actual car. Just below that, you've got your forward collision mitigation controls, which does let you adjust to far, near and middle. You do also have your parking sensors and your traction control button just next to that as well, if you did want to turn that off. Being a keyless entry car, here's your stop start engine button, which obviously the car needs to be inside the cabin to actually use that. Now taking a look at the actual steering wheel, what you have here is a leather stitch steering wheel, really sporty look to the actual steering wheel, and plenty of grip on the actual steering wheel itself. No major wear or damage itself to the leather. Now on the right side of the steering wheel, you have your cruise control settings with your adaptive cruise control button just under that as well. Just below that is a little control to flick to the different settings in your cluster there, and a little control to just go back if you wanted to. On the left hand side are all your controls for your media options for your head unit, so your source to flick through the different AM, FM or Bluetooth, with the volume control and the seek option as well. And below that is your Bluetooth call and reject with your voice command as well. Just above that is a little button for your 360 camera. You can press that and it will activate the camera while you are driving. In case you did want to just look at the car while you are driving or pulling into tight gaps, you can just press that button and you can flick through the different options as well. Just behind that, you do get your paddle shifts mounted to the actual column. Now the benefit of that is you don't get confused when you are turning the steering wheel. Your positives and negatives are still on the same side, so it makes it nice and easy to use. Just on the right hand stalk, you do have your headlight control, so your right and left indicator, as well as your high beam, your fog light settings here, and your automatic dusk sensing headlights as well. So as I said, automatic, you can just leave it on the automatic setting and the car will just do everything for you. At the end here, you do have a little button for your headlight washers as well. On the left hand side, all your wiper and washer controls. Again, being the Exceed model, it does come with the automatic option, so you can just leave it in auto and the car will sense when it does have rain sensing wipers, so it will just do everything for you as well. Coming across to the center console, do have the updated head unit. It does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, as well as your digital radio, AM, FM, and your Bluetooth audio as well. And as I mentioned before, it does have a 360 camera built in to the actual reverse camera, and you can just activate that yourself if you wanted to as well. Just below that, you've got your hard buttons for your climate control, your dual climate control, so driver and passenger have their own settings, have fan speed and all your other controls for that. Below that is your hazards button and your seatbelt indicators as well for anyone not wearing their seatbelt. Just under that, a few more buttons, you have your heated seat controls. Now you can just leave it at low and high, meaning low heat temperature and high heat temperature. They're not cooling seats, they're just heating seats. You got your rear diff lock controls as well, and your blind spot monitoring. Being the Exceed model, it does come with that option as well, which you can turn on and off. And you've got your rear aircon controls, which you can turn on and off as well, depending on who's in the back seat. And a little 12-volt charger. Now it's not a cigarette lighter, as we don't encourage people to actually smoke in the cars. Coming down here, you do get this really nice leather wrapped steering wheel with the leather glove as well. Now you can just drop it into reverse, and again, as I mentioned before, you got the 360 camera there with your parking sensor indicator just under there, and you can see the tow bar attached, so really great visibility in the actual reverse camera. When you flick down to drive, you do have a sports shift gearbox, as I mentioned before, so if you flick to the left, you can just flick to the gears manually yourself, or you could just leave it in drive and the car will do everything for you. Just behind that, you have your downhill descent as well as your terrain settings, so to flick to the different terrains that you might be going on. You got your electric park brake button as well, and Mitsubishi's four-wheel drive select system. Now you can switch into four-wheel drive going up to 100 kilometers on the fly, so it does make it really nice and easy when you're going up to the snow. You just want to flick into four-wheel drive and you do hit that those icy roads. You don't have to pull over in the cold. You got two cup holders just here, your keys obviously being keyless entry car, and you got this really nice leather wrapped armrest center console as well. Just under that, you've got just a little bit of storage, as well as two USB ports, a HDMI cable, and a 150-watt charger as well. Now this cable doesn't actually come with the car, it does belong to one of our buyers, Glenn. Now what I'll do is I'll get the camera person to actually pan around the car and show you the condition of the interior. It has been looked after really well. As I said, it's only done 4,000 kilometers at the time of this video, so great mileage on the car, and the leather is in great condition, and the carpets, again, great condition of the actual car. So the previous owner has done a great job in looking after it. Thank you for watching this walk around video of this 2019 Pajero Sport Exceed. As you can see, it is in great condition. Now, if you did have any questions about the car or wanted to test drive, the number to dial is 9907055. Now, just before I go, this car does qualify for our Platinum 1 extended warranty program. Now, what that offers is 10 years roadside assistance with 5 years extended protection, end-to-end cover on the actual car. So pretty much an extended new car warranty. Great value for money. And as I mentioned before, please take advantage of the glass coat and tint packages that we offer. It does provide a lifetime warranty on the actual paintwork, and obviously all the benefits of tint being the safety aspect as well as the UV protection. Now, these are at an additional cost. However, if you are using our in-house finance, I'd love to introduce you to our business managers, Julie and Mario, who show just how minimal these will affect your repayments. Now, lastly, please check out our Google reviews. With over 1,000 reviews and sitting at 4.8 stars, it gives you the assurance that you are dealing with the right people and the right kind of business. Now, as I mentioned before, if you did have any questions, the number to dial is 9907055. My name is Nathan. Thank you for watching.